go to the website and you have focus economic, and then you have countries here. Okay, let's say Petronas is in Malaysia, so I take Malaysia. So if your country is other than Malaysia, you can click any country here. So we have Petronas Malaysia. So now we have GDP. You see, we want GDP data. So what we need to do now is to get this data. So the GDP is available here. There's so many GDP per capita, USD, economic growth, consumption, and fiscal balance. But what you need is this one, economic growth. See, economic growth variation in percentage. Okay, this is what you want. But the problem is your data is only start from 2014 and end 2017. So you only have 4 years, and you need to find the 2018 from somewhere else. So now we just highlight the data which is you already have, start from 2014 to 2017. So go back to this sheet. First you need to copy. Just right click, copy, and go back to the sheet that you compute the data. Just paste. So we already know that this number is 2014. Okay. Then we have, okay, so what we need, another one is 2018. This is what we don't have. Okay. So what we need to do now, you can have so many other options, like we can go for World Bank. Okay, GDP Malaysia. Just type on your Google. So it has here, you see, Malaysia, World Bank data, and so on. Just click on it. See, data, World Bank organization. Okay, if your country is not Malaysia, just type it here, then you will get whatever country that you want. Now the data is here. Actually, you just download the Excel sheet. Okay, take a little bit of time to load. Okay, now this is the data. Okay, where there are so many, and it's gonna be difficult for you to select one by one, so you just Control F, just write GDP growth. Okay, Control F, yeah. So now it will come to the place directly here. Okay, this is exactly what you want. And the year is written somewhere, okay, here. If it's not available here, don't panic. Actually, you have to click this at the bottom here, data. Alright, now try again, right? GDP grows, find all. Okay, now you arrive here. See, the data always there. Don't panic. So now the only thing you need to know is where is 2014. Okay, now because the data start from very early, so you just have to scroll. So 2014 start here, BG. Here is 2018. But unfortunately, your 2000, hopefully, let's see whether you're gonna have 2014 data or not. Okay, so highlight them, so it's gonna be easy for you to see later, because it is in the bottom. So again, you type Control F, GDP growth. Alright, now here you go. So just scroll from here. The one that you highlight in red is 2014. See that? So now you don't know which column is your 2000 GDP growth, just highlight again. Put it red. Yeah, now you know which one. Okay, so this is the number. Okay, so you just have to right click, copy, and then go back to your sheet again, just paste. Remember, you need to paste value. Okay, all right, you see. So if we round figure, yeah, it's not very different that much. You see, like this one, the World Bank report 6.0, whereas Economic Focus reports 6.0 or so. 2015 same, but 2016 a bit different, but no problem. World Bank report lower, Economic Focus report higher, and then 2017 we have Economic Focus report lower, World Bank report higher, and in 2018 the Economic Focus does not report anything because they don't have it. So from here you can use the data from the World Bank. So now you just key in. To make the life easy, you just copy, put your cursor here, then go to paste, spatial, transpose. Okay, now it will appear directly like this, so you don't have to waste time. Okay, now clear content. How about inflation? The same thing. You can actually get it from the Economic Focus here, or straight away go to the World Bank. So let's say we talk about inflation. Okay, sometimes you just need to write CPI, Consumer Price Index. They don't have it too. So never mind, let's go back to this side. Let's see. Do we have unemployment? Okay. Don't have CPI. You can use so many other variable. Okay, how about you cannot find the data here? Don't panic. We can also go to other source like IMF, Malaysia inflation. That's right. So in IMF they also have the data for Malaysia, World Economic Outlook. These organizations actually help investors around the world to do some kind of data analysis of any country of their interest. So now we look at Malaysia. Here is Malaysia. See? So the data is here, Excel file. Again, you go to this data. So the data started from 1980s, but you don't want them. You just want it in 2014 to 2018. This is what you want. Okay, 2014 to 2018. Let's highlight this. This is the data actually, to be specific. Okay, just copy. See how to confirm? You just go here, see, say Malaysia, and average inflation rate. So from here you can straight away go to your raw data. The same process you're gonna do it, Control V, and then you just copy and then put it here, and then paste spatial, and then transpose. Okay, you got inflation. How about interest rate? The same thing. You can actually get the interest rate. You can write interest rate Malaysia, and you get every information. can write, okay, IMF Malaysia interest rate. Okay, so we have it here. You can also get the data from economic and financial data of Malaysia. It's also available. So many places you can get. This data is basically macroeconomic data. Okay, when you do a company analysis, this data is very critical for you. Okay, you need to know what kind of movement of the data of that particular country. Okay. So what we need is Excel sheet. Never mind, we go here. So this is Bank Negara. Okay, Bank Negara even publish unemployment here, so you can get it. It's available. Let's look at World Bank. Okay, we have it in Malaysia. Scroll down to find Malaysia. It's here. Alright, real interest rate Malaysia. Download Excel. So here you go. Okay, the data is here. So we have Malaysia somewhere here. Just search. Yes, now we got it. This is Malaysia, so we just highlight them. Just highlight Malaysia. Alright, now we need to confirm the year. So the years start from 2014 to 2018. So they already highlighted for you. Then you scroll down. This is Malaysia. Control C. And then you go to your data again. Control V. So just make it round figure. So it's gonna be easy for you to run the analysis later. Okay, 2 decimal point is okay. Control C, and then you just have to paste spatial, transpose. Now you got it. Exchange rate, you can also get the exchange rate easily. So the same thing, you go to this data and write, just Google. Here you write exchange rate. Countries. Just search. Actually, Control F function is very important when you search for data. It can allow you to get into your data very much faster. If you don't get it from IMF, you just get it from World Bank. See, in here also economic trading they also have. So you can also use unemployment rate if you want. Okay, this is interesting. The unemployment rate is available. You can get it the maximum of 5 years. the 5 years rate from 2014. You can get the data itself. See, 14 and so on. You can download the data in Excel. Just download CSV also, okay. Oh, but this one you need to subscribe, so you don't have to. No need to subscribe. No problem. So what we need to do is to get the data, you know. Just now we are looking for one more data, which is the data for exchange rate. So you still remember the economic focus here, we still have the exchange rate, you see, for Malaysia. So exchange rate versus US dollar, this is what you want. Remember, your data is only 2014 to 17. So you just take this data first. Okay, copy. Then you put it here, here, and then paste special. Sorry, this one you need to paste it here first. Paste special, text. Okay, now you copy again, you paste special, transpose. Okay, now you need just one data, which is 2018. This one is easy. So you can actually go to Google and search for exchange rate Malaysia to USD 2018. Okay, so you can have it, this one. It's about 4.15. Yeah, 4.17, around that. See? So you can get it from Central Bank actually. So Central Bank give it to you, all this information in 2018. Let's see. Oh, they have a full exchange rate, so this is the best one. So we can start from January 2018 to December 2018. Okay, search. Alright, here is the exchange rate, okay, to USD. Okay, on daily basis, the exchange rate variation and so on. This is very important data for you. I will have to save this and we get to use it later. So what you need to do, if data is daily like this, so you export to CSV because you want to get a good data for your research. So you already know that B4, you see, B number 4 for USD, see, bear in mind. And where is end? B1071. So what you need now is average B4 to B1271. Okay, this is the exchange rate on average in Malaysia, 5.62 in year 2018. Okay, so the last exchange rate is about 5.62. So 5.62 is your last number here. 5.62. Okay, now this is concluded for your macroeconomic data. Sufficient already. See, these are your data for macroeconomics. Okay. All of these. Alright. Now, how do you get this data? This data, you will get it from annual reports. So, you need to calculate them from your financial statement, income statement, and balance sheet. Alright? I'll come to this later. So, today, the session on macroeconomic data or systematic risk data is completely done. Alright? So I wish you good luck to search for all this information, and once all this data has been calculated, then you will move them to your group data. Actually, this is one company individual data. Alright, so once you complete this data, you need to combine with your other group member. See, suppose your company is Mazda, your group member Toyota, Honda, Mitsubishi, Suzuki. So in this section, all are 2014. You see, meaning ROA for 2014, current ratio for 2014. These are all Mazda data. Okay, these are all Toyota data for 2014, Honda data, and so on, Suzuki, and so on. But how about this GDP? Why the number is the same? Of course it's the same because GDP has the same impact. See, if GDP in 2014 is 2%, it will be 2% for every company in 2014. The same goes to inflation, the same goes to interest rate, the same goes to exchange rate, the same goes to unemployment, the same goes to other macroeconomics. Alright, but for your standard deviation, for this, it's not going to be the same because this number is unique to each country, sorry, each company. Okay, once you combine this data, then we will proceed to our SPSS analysis. Alright, so to get this data, you can, like ROA for example for Mazda, you can refer to this. This is the formula. See, ROA, how to get ROA? You use net income, which you can find them in annual report, income statement divided by total asset. Then you get this. This is for 2014. 2015 you do again in the next year annual report, 2016 in another year annual report, and so on. So you will probably have some difficulty here in your credit risk sections. You see, as some company, they don't have average collection period, you see, or account receivable. Some of them, they don't even have inventory, because to get the account receivable you need to have an inventory. So when you do not have an inventory, that also means that your company actually does not maintain any stock or inventory like insurance company. For insurance company, what you need to use is default, or usually we call it default on premium. In banking we call it non-performing loans. So this, for bank, you have to put it here non-performing loan. Over here you will put it total loan. See, then you will get credit risk, which is here we write credit risk. But since company we do not have credit risk, so for that reason we actually use account receivable divided by annual revenue. Then this is what we get, the number of days. So this number of days, the lower is better. Whereas debt to income ratio is another proxy for credit risk. We want to see the portion of total debt to the portion of income. So this number, the higher is bad. You want it lower is much better, much preference. Okay, so for operating expenses, you need to have net sale divided by operating. expenses, then you will get the operational ratio. Or if you want to calculate operating margin, then you use earning before income tax divided by revenues, then you get operating margin. Once you calculate all these for 5 years, okay, you will use this data for individual assignment first. Okay, similarly, you will basically from this data you will only take this, you see, you only take this value and put it here. This is, see, ROA, current ratio, and so on, combined with GDP, inflation, and so on. Then only we take all this data, we put it in our SPSS to further analyze this data. Okay, once you analyze and complete your individual assignment, then we take this data, we combine them in group data. So meaning your other group member will also include their data here. Okay, like Mazda 2014 here, Toyota 2014 here. Okay, this color is 15, 16, 17, and 18. See, so all this combined data, when we run the analysis, we will produce the result for a group assignment. This also be done on SPSS. Alright, student, thank you very much. And if you may have any question, you can actually reach me. Okay, good luck, and see you again soon, and have a great day ahead.